Then I was in training while juggling game banging, my balancing was tremendous. And now we look at the competition as quick submissions. They tapping out before we even get a chance to miss them. What this about, is it money or skill? Maybe it's both, and I got large amounts of it, it's real. You see my oath is very unbreakable. My style is unbreakable. I can see y'all incapable to be the guy them sees, you know me well. Ridiculous venomous hate in my heart, the sinister, run for cover, my lips.
Jalal, what's up, brother? Love the crib, bro. Appreciate it. King of Miami Real Estate, my man. Dude, still suited up. What time is it? Still suited up. All day. Get the hair going. What's up, guys? How you doing? Seattle, how you doing? Brad Thompson, what's up, man? How you doing? All the way from Washington. Lafayette, Indiana. What's up? How you doing? Dude, what's happening in Lafayette, Indiana, man? Miss my Indiana folks. What up? Beige, how you doing? Frisco, Texas. First time here. Guys, if this is your first time here, share it to your friends, if you wouldn't mind. That way they jump on. You guys do cold calls? Who does cold calls here? Naples, Florida in the house. Yeah. Dude, the agenda for today is actually to maybe help you guys do a cold call pitch. Jalal knows all about cold calls. What's up, brother? How you doing? It's the spray train. Dude, that's what it is, man. That's what it should be. It should be the spray train. What's up, man? How you guys doing? How you doing? Cold calls. Yeah, cold prospecting. You guys got Cardone University. Cold calling's coming out soon, but what I want to do is help you get a pitch. Because you guys keep asking every single day about the cold call pitch, man. It's freaking... what I'm selling is my time right now to help you out. Is it sped up? It's not sped up. You see a bunch of hearts flying. How you doing? When is cold call coming out? Cold call is going to be out in like 2 weeks. It's coming out, man. It's already out. There's already material there to help you build everything you need to control phone calls, to be better on the calls. How you doing, Lisa Burgess? Appreciate you getting my order the next day. That's right, man. That's what I do. I'm the realist. Hello from Sweden. How you doing? All right, who cold calls? Because I'm going to make this quick. I specialize in finding the best deal in Miami real estate. Dude, you did a good job with that. Nice job. Were you on Grant's podcast about cold calling? No, I wasn't. But I could have been. You sound like my friend and have the same energy. Yeah, love it. Closing a $505,000 deal tomorrow. Boom! Dude, how good does that feel? Grant was talking about something today called financial confidence. Dude, if you can get your cold call pitch down and you can practice it, drill it, rehearse it, get your game on, dude, that is when you know how to go out into the marketplace and get business, get deals. It's one of the most difficult things for people because they don't practice enough, they don't have the right information, they're not drilling enough. What do you say when you get a cold call? That's exactly what we're getting ready to talk about right now. So what I want you guys to do, if you haven't shared already, go ahead and do that for me, because that would be, I would be very grateful. Very grateful to any people who share or are attempting to try to get my hearts to 1 million, because I'm getting really close. All right, what I want you guys to remember, if you guys watch Young Hustlers, they did a show. Jerry and Grant did an actual show on the cold call pitch, perfecting the pitch. They do one every month at GrantCardoneTV.com. So write this down. If you're taking notes, I want you guys to do this because I'm going to do it quick. I got to go to bed sometime, folks. The first thing I want you to write down on a cold call pitch is, what do you want them to remember? Okay? What do you want them to remember? I train every single day. Every single day. You want to know why? Because it takes less than 1 day to get rusty. For the top guys, it takes less than 1 day to get rusty. It's not objections, they're complaints. That's right. Dude, that's all they are, is really complaints. Exactly. What do you want them to remember? Okay, that's the first thing that you want to know when you're doing a pitch, because everybody tries to get, their pitches all, set up, and they're all worried about, oh, I do this, I do that, blah, 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 blah. And so, dude, you want one pitch for that person. You need to have multiple pitches, though. You need to know exactly what you're doing. Home security pitch, door to door, help me. Okay, so what do you want them to remember for the home security pitch? What's the first thing you want somebody to remember when you knock on the door? When you go knock on that door, what is it? What's the one thing that you want them to remember when they either one, say, you know what, I don't know if we're going to be interested. How quickly can you post your photos on social media? It takes me about 2 seconds. Is that what you're wanting me to remember? I'm dialing till my fingers bleed. Dude, I love it, man. You get your pitch tight because you got to have a good pitch. Okay, so first thing is you want to know, what do you want them to remember? You want that, right? So when I talk to somebody, I want them to remember that, dude, I work with the #1 sales training company in the entire world. What we do is we help increase your sales over 30, 40% in the first 60 days. I want that to snap on somebody. I want them to be like, oh shit, I could definitely use an increase of sales by 30 or 40% in the next 60 days. That'd be awesome, right? I need them to be thinking with that. And that's what you need for them. So you need to write that down. What's the first thing you want them to remember? What is the very first thing that you want them to remember? No, I won't be at NADA, but I'd love to go. Are you going to be there? Because I could go up there. Okay, then you need to have a big claim. What is your big claim, right? So I need them to remember that, look, I work with the #1 sales training company in the entire world. I work with Grant Cardone, right? What I do is I help salespeople and companies increase sales 30 to 40%. Okay, the way that we do that is we identify problems that you currently have right now, and we tackle them. We handle them immediately, and we actually train your entire staff on how to be successful in doing that, because we create curriculums and training paths so that your people can actually learn, which is one of the hardest parts with learning, is that they're not done in the right sequence, so they're not focused long enough on one particular topic. So if you guys want this thing, Grant keeps talking about the financial confidence, right? You got to have a good pitch. So you guys got to write down. First thing you want to do is write down, what's the first thing you want them to remember? If you don't know me, my name is Lisa Burgess, and I seek custom luxury homes in, I apologize, I missed that, Lisa. How many hours a day do you train? I mean, it just kind of depends. You know, I'm probably listening to content 30 minutes first thing in the morning, probably another 15 on the way to work in my car, and then, you know, I'm listening to content later on. What percentage of cold calls results in a lead? You know, it just kind of depends. It depends on who you're calling, depends on the type of call you're making it to. 1, 2, 3, 4% maybe. For most people, I would say, if, you know, they're calling 100 people, they're going to get like maybe 7 people on the phone. They might convert 2 or 3 of those to appointments. So that's what you want to identify. Like, dude, what do I want to get done on this cold call? If I'm actually reaching out to somebody cold, what do I want? What do I want? Do I want an appointment? Because you're not going to sell them on the cold call. How do you overcome someone who says, I don't need home security? I totally understand that you don't need home security. Look, most people don't until it's too late. And the reason why I'm contacting you right now is so that I can provide you with some security that's going to allow you to feel safe inside your home, with your family and your loved ones and everything that you have in your home, and so that you can feel safe and secure. What I want to do is drop in and show you exactly how we can do that, get it set up, get this thing rolling today. You can be feeling secure this evening. Okay, so let me ask you this. And then that's when you got to go into your deal. You got to drop your first pitch. You got to drop your big claim. And then you got to figure out, dude, am I talking to a decision maker? Hey, to be sure I'm not wasting your time, are you the one in your household who would actually make these decisions? Or do you and your husband make these decisions together typically? Okay, excellent. Good. Now, whenever you guys make these decisions, when would be a best time to connect, to get you and him together, so that way we can show you exactly what we do here and how we get this result of full home security? How often is Cardone U updated? Weekly. Yeah. Jordan just started the scope? My man. We're going back to back. That's how we do it. Jordan's on. He's trying to compete with me. What's he talking about? It don't even matter. It don't even matter. Look, we're both bringing you value. We're trying to help you guys out. That's what we do in these scopes. Okay? We only bring them so that we can help you guys out. So on your cold call pitch, the first thing that you got to do is identify, dude, what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to get an appointment. I'm trying to get an appointment, and what do I want them to remember? Okay, what's that first thing that I want them to remember? So write that down. Dude, I want you to remember that I'm the #1 sales training company in the entire world. We specialize in this. This is exactly what we do. We help sales companies like yourself increase sales 30 to 40%. Okay, just be sure I'm not wasting your time. Are you the person who'd make these decisions? Are you the person who would take a look at a product that's going to range from $30,000 to $60,000 this year to actually train all your salespeople? Okay, so you got to figure out, look, what's your competitive advantage? What do you have, and who are the decision makers? Figure that out. How many different pitches do you guys need? A lot, because you're going to be pitching different people. I mean, sometimes I'm pitching lower level managers who I know is not going to make the decision. He's got a different problem than what the business owner would have, right? So when I go in to do my pitch, I got to know who I'm talking to and what problems that they're going to handle. I appreciate you guys sending followers, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. What questions do you guys have about cold calls? You guys are always emailing me questions about cold calls. I want to answer all of them for you right here. 1 million this year. Yes, sir. That is absolutely right. I will be doing $1 million this year, dude. If you don't think I won't, a lot of people have tested me. A lot of people have tested me on things that I can do. And I'm telling you right now, that's what's going to happen for me. How do you handle rejection? Rejection, the only reason you would feel rejection is because you just don't have a big enough pipeline. And you're not actually feeling rejection off that one deal. You know, when somebody tells you that, hey, we don't want to do business with you, it's probably not the right fit for us, we're not interested, we're looking at somebody else. Dude, you are not feeling rejection from that one deal. You're feeling rejection because you don't have another me to contact. You don't have another manager that you're working a deal with. And so the rejection comes from a lack of a pipeline. And so if you don't have a pipeline that you're working of people, then dude, that's when you're really going to feel that rejection. What are the steps? I know some are like, number 1, introduce, 2, reasons for the call, 3, claim. Number 1, you got to write down, like, well, first off, you got to figure out what your intention is. My intention is to always get an appointment, because I know that I'm not going to close somebody on a like brand new straight up cold call. Like if they know who I am and they know who my company is and they know what I do and they probably have some interest, maybe I'll close them on that single call. I might, but I'm probably looking for an appointment if I can't get with the decision maker. How do you make 100 calls and keep that organized? You got to build lists, man. You got to build a top 100 list. You got to work it and work it and work it. And you always got to ask one more time. You always got to ask one more time. You got to hang in there. Like if you don't have the confidence and the level of like certainty that, dude, I'm the right deal. I'm the right person. I'm the right company. This is the reason why I'm calling you. There's nobody in my office does this better than Michael Bonnet. He's so good. If you guys ever listen to him on the phone, the guy's a freaking ninja on the phone and hanging in the deal and asking one more time. Should I use a CRM software? Yeah, absolutely. I've never done, but imagine would be a good experience. Yep. I make tons of calls and huge pipeline. It's hard to keep up with all my appointments. Do you use a dialer? Yeah, we use a dialer. Yeah, makes it easy, man, to load it up in there. It just makes it easier because we're making a lot of phone calls. I got calls to clients that I'm making all day long. Like I got to be able to type that in and go quick. How often will you try to reach the same decision maker over the phone and email? So write this down. It takes 8 attempts to get a hold of somebody cold. It takes 8 phone calls just to get a hold of somebody who actually raised their hand and said, hey, I'm interested in your product. That's from somebody hitting your website. What would be a good reason to say, send that back in? How do I get in your right vehicle? I'm capped at my current sales job. Send a 60-second video to careers@grantcardone.com. How do you deal with clients when they get, send that back in, sorry. They're disappearing on me. Periscope's throttling me right now. Hey Steve, what's the difference between proposal and contract? Well, you know, dude, a contract's gonna be the paper, man. It's, a proposal could be something that you send out a little bit premature, like whenever I do a deal, I set an appointment, dude, I send all the numbers out to somebody. They have an agreement before I even pitch them. They've got it sitting in front of them. Hey, here's the numbers, here's the options, here's what we're looking at, this is exactly what we're doing. A contract is like, Dude, here's what we've nailed down. This is what we've negotiated. Sign the deal, sir. What would be a good reason to use on a door-to-door pitch for security? Well, like, what do you want them to know whenever you do that? Like, what's your big claim? What's a big claim for a security guy? You guys keep asking that, but what's the big claim for a security? What's a big claim for the security? What's a big claim for it? Why do people do it, man? Go back. Look at all the people that you've sold and ask yourself, like, why did they buy from you? What was their real reason? Because, look, the only reason people ever buy anything is to solve a problem. So, like, what problem were they trying to solve? What signs do you look for to ask for the sale? Like buying questions, man. Hey, it seems like you like this. What do you like best about this so far? Oh, okay, good. It seems like you like it. Am I right? Excellent. Have you seen enough to make a decision? How do you get through gatekeepers? Dude, you got to become friends with the gatekeepers. They hold the keys to your success. They hold all the keys. Do you assume the gatekeeper is the decision maker? Dude, I always pitch the gatekeeper. This is why. Here's what happens. Okay? This is a little trick I figured out after a while of doing cold calls. Dude, I pitch the gatekeeper every time. I'm like, hey, Linda, this is Steve at Grant Cardone's office. Look, I'm sure you probably help make the decisions on some things like this, but my company, we actually increase sales by 30 to 40% by working with your sales teams, dropping in an LMS training system that you can actually scale out to all your salespeople. Now, just to be sure I'm not wasting your time, do you typically make these decisions, or do you have a group of people? And then she'll be like, oh, no, I don't do that. Hold on. You know, and then she'll go on and drop in the right information, but you got to pitch her too. Make more money, that's right. Yeah, thank you very much. What questions you guys have about cold calling? Let's answer them. Because I'm going to do this for another 2 or 3 more minutes. Let's go. Questions on the cold call. Let's do it. What questions do you guys have? Look, all right, number 1. So identify what your whole point of the call is. So the proposal would be all the benefits, details, etc. that we offer. Present them before the contract. Yeah, I love that. That's exactly what we do. What's your training in Cardone U? It's sales training, it's entrepreneur training, it's closing, negotiating, cold calling, prospecting, follow-up, motivation, top traits. So if you guys don't know what the successful people are doing every day and you're not burning that into your brain every single day, dude, guys, I've been doing this every day for years. I've been doing the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm always going back to the fundamentals. I'm always going back, and because I forget, I lose the information. My attention gets pulled away. That's why you guys got to have something that helps you keep doing it every single day. Send those questions back in. I apologize, I missed them. Let's hear a role play for a cold call. What do you do, Jesse? What do you do? Can I call you, ask questions if I already... Yeah, call me at the office. Multiple points of contact, email, Twitter, call, how often? Always do 2 points of contact. I always email, call, hit them up on Twitter. I stalk them on freaking LinkedIn like nobody's business. That way I can, increase my conversation with them. What percentage of the week you cold calling? I cold call every single day. Insurance pitch. What type of insurance are you pitching? Are you pitching like home? Are you pitching, they asked to be taken off your list. So the only reason that you'd be taken off my list is if you buy or die. So what I want to do is show you my product right now so I can see if this makes sense to get set up with you today. Do you send contact? Send that back in, sorry. Home insurance, okay? Why would somebody go with you? Why do people buy from you? Right, so on home insurance, dude, what's your big claim? Figure that out. What is it? What's your big claim? I'll drop it in. I'll show you exactly how to do it right now. How often do you manage to organize between cold calls? Dude, you guys got to organize outside of the office. When you get in the office, you spend all your time organizing. You're killing your time. How do you get a good full list of people you call? I use Google. You can find everything you want about everybody. You can build a list. You can build a top 100 list. Dude, that research, you can buy lists all day long, but you don't get that research, I know everything there is to know about the people I call because I do all the research on them. I do all the real research. So they don't need to legally take you off the list. Dude, I don't know what it is about the legal list. I've had a lot of people tell me about the legal thing. Dude, I don't know what it is. Sue me, bro. Sue me for freaking calling you to help you out. I'm trying to increase your business. I'm trying to save lives. Put me on your list. Take me off. Sue me. I don't care. Go for it. Handwritten letters are awesome. Dude, I handwrite letters every single day. Nothing more powerful than that. Thank you very much. Dude, you guys got to figure it out. You got to get your cold call pitch down. Strategy consulting pitch. We say strategy is about deciding on what needs to be decided. Excellent, man. Is that a big claim that you guys use? Do you send email content before the appointment? 100%. Dude, I load them up. And if you guys want to write this down, you got a 500% increase if you text the guy while you're on the phone. While you're on the phone, sir, what's your text number? I'm going to send you some information right now. He's like, what? Now I'm going to text you the information and pricing right now for exactly what I'm getting ready to share with you. I'm going to load you up with information. I'm going to send you a quote over right now. Where can I text that to? What do you do when you're past gatekeeper and keep getting decision maker voicemail? Dude, you just got to keep calling them or find somebody else, man. There's a freaking 7 billion people out there. Best line ever. It would be unethical for me to, got that from the Bonnets videos gold. Dude, it would be. So skeptical of all the calls. Okay. This deserves a replay for sure. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Guys, I want to answer a few questions for you. I'm gonna kill it here soon. Yeah, man, we're all doing well for Grant, you know, it's because we just like duplicate exactly what he does, you know, so I think he likes that. He enjoys it. You know, you get a bunch of great people around. Great people start doing all the same stuff, being successful, practicing what they preach every single day. Dude, that's why you see me studying the same shit every single day. I keep telling you guys, dude, this is what I'm doing every day. This is what I'm doing. I missed that. You're on the university, my man. Dude, 6 to 8 training segments every day. I've been doing it. I probably do at least 12 to maybe 14 segments every day. I've been doing it for probably 4 years. Dude, I learn stuff every single day from videos that I've seen 10 times at least. As a business owner, I need to keep an open mind. Yeah, absolutely. You need to get your product in more people's hands. You need to get your service in front of more people. Because if you got a great service, it would actually be unethical for you to not call people. Have you ever bought off someone cold calling you? I don't know, man. Nobody really cold calls me. They don't cold call, you know? I don't know why they don't, but... Love that. Help organizations in your industry double their incoming calls. Love it. What to say when they ask where you got their number? So I got your number because your number showed up on a list of people who was 100% perfect for the product that I provide. And for me, as an individual, it would absolutely be unethical for me to not show you this product that's going to help you increase your business, your sales, or, you know, whatever your big pitch is. Drop that in. If you're so confident in what you do and your business and your deal, you'll make that call. And you'll tell them, hey, look, the reason why I'm giving you a call, I tracked you down. You came up on a very, very specific LinkedIn business search that showed people who would be an absolute 100% perfect fit for exactly what I do. And that's the reason why I'm giving you a call today. I'm not going to apologize for that, sir. What I'm going to do is apologize that I didn't get it to you sooner. Now, do you have 10 minutes for me to show you exactly what we do so that I can actually help you out? Are you guys that confident in what you're doing? You got to be. I mean, dude, when you're, you know, if you want this financial confidence where you know how to go out into a marketplace and get business, there's so many freaking people out there. There's so much opportunity, but you got to be good. You can't just make the calls every day. You got to get skills. All right, couple more. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Go. Hit the hearts. If you're not going to send a question, hit the hearts. How would you pitch an annuity to an unexpected person over the phone? Well, number one, you got to clarify, like, why would they want that? You got to identify what's that one big claim. Why would they buy it? People buy things to solve problems. Thank you. Appreciate that. Always try to bring you guys good content to help out. I'm on CardanoUniversity.com. Unbelievable program, and you guys go check the success stories if you don't know. How long do you spend on a presentation selling before you transition to the close? Dude, I'll spend 3 minutes on a presentation before I close, or I'll spend 30 minutes, like until the guy is like ready to go, you know, and then I start asking some trial closing questions. Hey, what do you like best about what you've seen so far? What's the hardest objection to combat? They're just not really objections. I mean, they're all like complaints, right? They're just like, you know, they're just complaints. They're like, it's too much money. So I understand it's too much money, and it was too much. You knew it was too much money before we took the call. Okay, and congratulations that you're in a position to do this. There's 7 billion people on the planet, and the majority of them are not in a financial place to take advantage of something like this. So congratulations. Sign here. Response to don't have time right now. Sir, I understand you don't have time right now, and I wouldn't expect that you did on a cold call. What I want to do right now is set up a time for me to give you a call back and get 10 minutes when works best. Later on this evening, or later on today or tonight. Pitch yourself for a Ford dealership. Are you the GM? Look, I work for Grant Cardone. You probably know Grant Cardone because he's the #1 sales trainer in the entire world. Your people probably already watch his content. What I want to do is drop something in that's going to help you increase sales for every department in your store, 30 to 40%. Okay, this is going to increase your gross profit. It's going to increase your CSI scores. It's going to increase the RO in your service department. Okay, do you have 10 minutes? Can you get in front of a computer right now? We'd love to show you Cardone on demand and exactly how we achieve that. When will cold calling segments be integrated in Cardone University? 3 weeks. Max. It'll be maybe 2 weeks. Bye, guys. Thanks for being on. Thanks for sharing. How do you overcome stuttering? Dude, that's a hard thing. The only way that you get that is like role playing. Like if you don't practice these things, if you don't say them, you're gonna be stuttering, man. It's like the guy who pitches to the girls who, you know, it's the fresh guy. He's new. He's out on the dating scene. Blah blah blah. He gets out there. He's all stuttering. Oh, you're cute. Dude, he's all freaked out because he doesn't never do it. Got to get your skills up. Got to get your game on. When does the reality show come on? Job interview. Season 2 of Whatever It Takes will be coming out. Pretty sure this month. I think they're pushing for this month. Christy like that. Skills to kill. Yeah, man, you guys aren't killing anybody. What you're doing is you're helping them. Unless you got a bad product, man. Unless your service doesn't help people out. You know, dude, it's your job to help people. It's your job to be confident in what you do. So if your skills aren't there, your approach isn't there, then dude, you can't have that confidence. Okay? All right, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for being on. You guys are awesome. If you guys want me to talk about something, tweet me, email me. At Scuba Steve Spray on Twitter. You can follow me there. Yeah, thank you. We got some trolls on. Late. You came in late, bro. You could have talked shit this whole time. I've been on for 25 minutes. You came on late. All right, guys. Have a good night.